Tripping with no luggage, and that's a shout out to my motherfucking brother James. The virus fucking fungus a motherfuckers ever indulged upon. Picks him as a tap, pecks threw him in the brew. Shit got me blasted straight to the moon. Highly acidic bases of vinegar, water, and juice, but barely any liquid to concentrate it in the stew. 14 grams, grind it up, throw it in, wait an hour or two, but don't boil it through and through. Maybe the first 5-ish minutes, but then let it seep until it's true. Strain that shit out and it should be blue. Now you have yourself a one-way trip to Timbuktu. Where? So I drank it up and I'm tripping. The come up was really different. I'm twitching and dripping, feeling really sick in my body. I'm hearing clicking, then in 30 minutes, I'm in it. Think I hit my limit, infinite. On a little trip, going for a visit. Visuals is looking explicit. I'm shaking like I'm frigid, but I'm sweating too much liquid. Try to drink and there's a bump in my throat. When I breathe, I can feel it. Why the fuck did I hop up on this boat? Row, row, row. Oh my god, this is terrible. Pick up the book, I need some parables. Feeling holy now is bearable. From Revelation to Genesis, same pages, same messages. All of my transgressions and sins, then the depression kicked in. As I read, I realized the beginning is the end, as the end is the beginning, alpha and omega. The earth isn't revolving or spinning. Life didn't start in Asia, the whole completeness. I bear the light of the Father. Although I'm sinning, I'm still fertile like Vega. I am ambassador of the kingdom of heaven within, like the bread that is leavened. I have risen, ascended. I hold regalness and royalties beyond all fathomable. I am the creation of love, light, and truth, a disciple. I go against all that is seen as rational. A watchman, I am saved. Once famine, poor, and sick, but now I am healed. A non-resident, non-alien, non-national. Ephesians bear the armor, the sword, and the shield. All that was ever taught to me in school and television was a lie manufactured by entities and powers that rule the sub-reality. Our physical beings exist and that we can never even begin to merely comprehend. An absolute fallacy that brings everything to an end. The brainwashing has been so consumed by society. Throughout the thousands of years we've been falling from grace. There was nowhere left to defend. All grounds have been salted and condemned. No one thinks anymore. No one is a man or woman. They all stand under hues, colors of law. They know not and will never contend. Then all of a sudden, from behind me was a luminescence that shined so bright and put me in awe. I started to bawl and said, Father, then down came the hand of God. He held me in his palm and said, everything is fine. I cried more, looked to my right and saw a prismatic crystal of infracted light suspended in midair. His might was so strong, I've never been so enticed to do right in my life. Then it instantly went wrong. When you're at your peak height, Satan wants you to fall. Then a hissing and rattling serpent came along, tisking and babbling, telling me I'm wrong. He showed me images of those like carved into Aztec walls in ancient language, Quetzalcoatl he is called. He told me everything I just witnessed was manifested into my perception because my subconscious minds were entwined, aligned almost to perfection. I am being tested, knowledge is the fruit, and I bit it, tapped into the wrong energy, or maybe the right. So I'm asking questions, what is his intention? Then he mentions a weapon beyond all comprehension, it's deception. Then maybe that is the fruit. What is the truth? I'm lost, I'm feeling loose, losing my grip, I slipped on my boots. He won't shut the fuck up and I'm losing my shit. Then he says it's me doing everything and this is what I get. Trying to tell me that I'm God and that's why it's mere the dog. Telling me the world is mine and I could make everything fall. Then the trip died down and I thought that was all. But boy, was I wrong. That rattling in my head would come back from time to time. When I would try to sleep, he'd creep and rattle telling me his lies. It happened for months, I'd say half a year. It died down a little ago, but I know he's still here. Not to mention when I closed my eyes, I'd see every etching ever inscribed. I'd have a dream just by blinking and my heart rate sure as fuck rise. I thought I put myself to my demise, schizophrenic from the sides. Any vibe that is caught I can ride, major euphoria highs, heat spots all throughout my body, feeling like I'm on a cloud in the sky, call it 9. I'd start tripping balls and my fruits were ready to pick. I couldn't even know, but somehow I did. I was really in some shit. Now anytime I ingest psilocybin, my body rejects it, it gets violent, I'm puking up my stomach and I really mean it. The mucus won't stop running and I'm hearing all these demons, everything looks so funny but it feels so demeaning. I know most things can make you sick, but what the fuck am I eating? I'm mixing toxins and tonics, mixing strains, Mitchie, Kowanik, go a day without food so there's nothing to vomit. I think I tripped for 4 months straight, I was really fucking on it. Then once I went to abstract world, you couldn't even imagine. I've seen everything there is to see. There were orbs in the air glowing very flamboyantly. The thinking man was everywhere and there was all the circuitry. Then I met another snake, but he slithered on every S. He would steal everything I'd say, couldn't even get out of breath. My mind had 3 separate thoughts racing at the same time and only one was mine. Nothing was divine, the snake is full of lies, the other was 2 entities unified. Couldn't understand them at all, but for certain that serpent could surely speak in death. Then once I was trapped inside of a time prison, and I couldn't tell if everything that once was is now or isn't. I'm sat in one position, I can't move like I need permission. I'm being watched but they're hidden. There's something I must be missing, thoughts are stuck in repetition. Then I hear the hissing, that fucker's back and I really didn't miss him. He comes almost like tradition, to torture is his mission. I can't stand him, he's worse than a politician. Both of those were off of Mazdas, but the one time I ate the menace, I traced the fly the entire way around the room as he zoomed, and I could see him perfectly. I was truly in tune. Got my eyesight back just off of a shroom, but when I would look at my phone, I couldn't even see the screen. Almost like my eyes couldn't render this debased machine. It was all white and fuzzy and sort of felt obscene, almost offended me, like what the fuck even is this thing? Mushrooms are some fucked up things, came across some fucked up beings. Might seem intriguing, you want to peek it for yourself until you're sleeping and seeing what you're receiving and slowly diminishing your health, decreasing in yourself, losing your fucking mind, and there's no way to help. I say stay away from these shits, cause I honestly think I'm half fucked for life.